It's all about me. There's nothing new under the sun. Carolyn and I were struck by this phrase in Isaiah 47. I am, and there is no one beside me. Surely it's a comment from God, but no, the prophet is using it to describe how the people of Israel felt about themselves. It's prefaced with, you who sit secured in your wickedness. Individualism is clearly not new. We like to think that the Enlightenment was the beginning of seeing ourselves as most important and self-sustaining, of believing that the individual and the rights of the individual are the highest belief and status. Many people talk about, it's my life, my time, my money, my pleasure, my desire. It's all about me. And it affects so much of how we think or act, even as a society, even assisted dying, but I won't go there today. But our Western individualism is at odds with much of the world. There you're never an individual, an island unto yourself, but always part of your network of relationships, family, neighbours, colleagues, community. This struck me when I read about how a person from a non-individualistic Asia felt about coming to the UK. I quote, I grew up where people would spontaneously arrive at your house with an abundance of homegrown fruit that could only be finished if we called more friends and family to help us eat everything together. Imagine my confusion after moving here when I learnt that I have to book a coffee with a friend weeks in advance despite living in the same city. Seeing young parents raise babies without an army of community aunties providing practical support. And families encouraging their children to pursue their personal dreams, even if it didn't provide a stable income. Coming from a culture of interdependency, I assumed that everyone shared everything together. Coming from a relationship-orientated culture, I did not perceive pushing back daily tasks to give time and space for spontaneous conversations and relationship as an interruption to my day. I hadn't realised how difficult it would be to adapt to an individualistic, time-orientated culture upon arriving in the UK. End quote. Our Western individualism is not the only way to live. Western individualism isn't found in the Bible. There we're called to love one another, to do to others what we would have them do to us, build each other up, to share and care. We are a spiritual family, a divinely redeemed community. Jesus doesn't teach us to promote individualism, but community is not all about me. It's all about those around, and that is life enriching for me and those around me.